Oh,
How was your holiday?
I'm in my family now.
Oh, so you are on your grandparents' house?
Yes.
No? Oh, I see. So, how was the holiday?
Um, we have 4 days for holiday.
So from 30 until now?
Yes.
Oh, good. Okay, so last time we didn't able to have a class.
Oh,
Last
sorry,
Thursday?
teacher. Yes.
Yes. Okay, so we need to have a class tomorrow again. Is it okay for you?
Uh, tomorrow.
Are you busy tomorrow?
No, tomorrow. Okay.
Okay, so tomorrow we will have our class the same time.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So are you done eating your breakfast?
No, I have wait now.
Okay, so
Yeah.
are you ready? Can you
Okay.
see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, so last time we discussed the about what? Do you remember what was our lesson last time? Last Tuesday?
That's Wednesday.
Yes, Wednesday. The case about Mission Impossible.
Yes.
Yes. So now we will move to case number 3, Harless Angels. Okay, can you read the brief story about Harless Angels?
Yes.
Okay.
Um, display black time sale of Harley Davidson. Davidson was thinking about for futures. He has already pulled the motorcycle manufacturer back from the brink of uh, bankruptcy.
Mm.
Uh, but now he was thinking of the serious problem that lay ahead. And top of the list was the fact that Harley Davidson's customer was defined, defined,
Definitely.
definitely uh, uh, being
Aging. Yes, getting old.
beings. The black
Yes.
laser angle was getting grayer every day from an average age
Average.
of 36 10 years ago. The customer was now earning close to six to 46.
Mm.
But what to do? Preston decided that he did put the question to his team of Avencio as the next
Advisors. Yes.
advisor, as the next thing of the strategic leadership council. In fact, maybe he's better tell them what he wants them to do right now. That way, at the meeting, they would present their idea kindly. Preston reached for the phone.
Okay. So what is this all about? What company is this?
Harley Davidson. Davidson.
Yes. What are their products?
Their product and the motorcycles.
Yes. They are the motorcycle manufacturer. And what are their problems?
The serious problems that lay ahead.
Was what?
Mm,
Customers were getting
uh,
older.
the black players' anger was getting grayer every day.
Yes. So that's their problem, that their customers, their clients are getting older. So Houston, what's the solution?
Uh, he put the question to his team of Epson at the next meeting of the Cherish Leadership Council.
Yes. So he needs some advice from the team.
Yeah,
Yes.
yes.
The to the strategic leadership council, and he'd better tell them what he wanted them to do right now and the way at the meeting they would present their ideas directly. Okay, so that is his plan for the best solution of this dilemma. Okay, now let's proceed to task 1. Oh, mission. Prepare a proposal for the Leadership Council. Decide whether your support should be marketing, product acquisition, or distribution base. Okay. Company and market information on Harley Boyle. Okay. If you are on the company, how you prepare a proposal for the meeting. Okay, like for example, this one, market share for the US 25%, Europe 7%, income sources, motorcycle 80%, accessories, parts, clothing 20%, demographics 91% purchase. Okay, so this is an example of the proposal.
Yeah.
Yes, and how to solve the dilemma of this company. Okay, average age 46 years old, average income 79. Oh, so in their company they would consider the age.
Yes.
Okay, now let's proceed to mission impossible task 2. Okay, can you read the task 2 and what to do?
Prepare a 3-minute presentation to the council. Write a structure for the presentation and make notes under key things. Then write an instruction and conclusion. Remember to include any helpful resource at and check your action point.
So this is the second task you need to do in order to solve the problem. First, you need to make a proposal like this. Then you need to write a structure for the presentation. Then you need to include any helpful resource at and check your action point. So this is the second task you need to do in order to solve the problem. First, you need to make a proposal like this. Then you need to write a structure for the presentation. Then you need to include any helpful resource at and check your action point. For example, and
Yeah.
then second, you have to prepare a 3-minute presentation to the council and write a structure for your presentation and make notes under the headings. Then write an introduction on and conclusion. Of course, after your presentation, there will be a conclusion of your report, right? And remember to include in any helpful visual aids. Yes. And stress your action points. Do you know visual aids?
Yes.
Yes. Like for example, the like this, the material you use during the presentation.
Yeah.
Okay. And task 3. So let's listen to Lawrence Bayerling, professor of management, explaining how Harles Davidson approached this dilemma. Okay, let's.
Unit 3. Decision. Page 30.
This is the classic dilemma for any company that relies heavily on one customer group. It's clear that they have to innovate and try to rejuvenate the image of their bikes to try to attract new customers. That's not easy to do because Harley-Davidson already has a very strong and quite specific image. So they have had to be very careful not to turn off their existing customers by moving too far towards what their Japanese competition is offering. What the company in fact did was introduce new Harley-Davidson models, like the V-Rod, to provide a more exciting product line, while at the same time developing the Buell Blast bikes to give younger riders a chance to buy into the Harley experience. The problem's been that Buell is not that well known, so sales have been quite modest, only about 4% of Harley-Davidson revenue. But it has given the company a chance to promote itself through rider instruction programs and to draw in a new group of customers. Among the other options that Harley is considering is overseas expansion. But the problem here is that in some countries their bikes aren't certified, in Taiwan for example. And entering the Chinese market is going to be very difficult without making an alliance with a local manufacturer. And they won't do that until they are sure that they found a partner who can be trusted with the Harley brand.
Okay. So what are Harley Davidson approaches? Can you explain it or do you want to listen again?
Yes, listen again.
Unit 3. Decision. Page 30.
This is the classic dilemma for any company that relies heavily on one customer group. It's clear that they have to innovate and try to rejuvenate the image of their bikes to try to attract new customers. That's not easy to do because Harley-Davidson already has a very strong and quite specific image. So they have had to be very careful not to turn off their existing customers by moving too far towards what their Japanese competition is offering. What the company in fact did was introduce new Harley-Davidson models, like the V-Rod, to provide a more exciting product line, while at the same time developing the Buell Blast bikes to give younger riders a chance to buy into the Harley experience. The problem's been that Buell is not that well known, so sales have been quite modest, only about 4% of Harley-Davidson revenue. But it has given the company a chance to promote itself through rider instruction programs and to draw in a new group of customers. Among the other options that Harley is considering is overseas expansion. But the problem here is that in some countries, their bikes aren't certified. In Taiwan, for example. And entering the Chinese market is going to be very difficult without making an alliance with a local manufacturer. And they won't do that until they are sure that they found a partner who can be trusted with the Harley brand.
Okay. So what are some options Harley Davidson did?
Oh, it's very difficult to hear. It's
Do you want to listen it again? Okay. So one of the options he did was to provide more exciting products, right?
yeah,
What else? The chance to promote itself, to give chance to younger customers.
mm, yeah,
And what else? Another option is he considered the overseas expansion. Yes.
yeah.
Okay. So what do you think of his options, of his solution? Is it the best way to solve the problem of his company?
Mm, yes, I think they give many many ways to solve the
Yes.
problem.
Yes, to approach this dilemma. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so we are done with this unit 4. So that's the last part, the Mission Impossible task 3. Okay, so do you have any questions about this lesson?
No.
No? Okay, so can we proceed to our next lesson, unit 5? Unit 5 is review. Okay, so in unit 5, we will review the lesson 1, unit 1, unit 2, and unit 3, companies, leadership, and strategy.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so we will have our review. Okay, so can you read the quote of the day first?
Don't be the same. Be better.
Yes, don't be the same, be better. Okay, can you explain this? Explain the quote?
Mm, I think when we see some person, some success person, we don't be the same, and we try to be it better.
Yes, you have to aim for the better, right?
Yeah.
Yes, don't be contented of what you are today. You have to be ambitious, right?
Yeah.
Yes. So if you are a manager, if you are in a low um position, so Maybe you aim to be a CEO someday.
Yeah.
Yes. So don't be the same. Don't be better. Okay. So in this lesson, we will review Unit 1, Unit 2, and Unit 3. And let's learn some structure, the present tense, the present continuous tense, future tense, articles, and how to make a presentation. Okay.
Yeah.
So let's have a warm up first on how to improve your speaking skills. This is very useful for you. Okay, please listen this because
Yeah.
this is uh, some tips on how you improve your speaking skills.
I think you
Yeah.
already know that if you want to improve your English speaking skills, you have to practice, right? You have to speak. Studying grammar will never improve your speaking. Listening to English alone will never improve your speaking. You have to actually speak. But what if you don't have someone to talk to in English? How can you practice then? Well, there's a technique that allows you to learn to speak English by yourself. No speaking partner is required. This technique can help improve many aspects of your spoken English, your sentence structure, your grammar, your vocabulary, and most importantly, your ability to express your thoughts and ideas effectively. So what is this technique? Well, here's what it is. Learning to speak English through imitation. When I say imitation, I'm not talking about repeating after native speakers using the exact same words to improve your pronunciation. I'm talking about something a little more advanced than that. Here's how it works. You listen to a conversation, a story, or some kind of speech, and then try to deliver that speech in your own words. Let's see this technique in action.
When I was a child,
When he was a child,
my parents liked to pretend, like many other parents,
his parents like to pretend like many other parents.
that Santa Claus would bring us presents at Christmas.
His parents like to pretend that Santa Claus would bring them presents at Christmas.
So when my siblings and I would wake up on Christmas morning,
So when he and his siblings would wake up on Christmas morning,
there would be a bunch of presents from supposedly Santa Claus sitting in front of the fireplace.
there'd be a bunch of presents from supposedly Santa Claus sitting in front of the fireplace. So that's how it works. But that's just one way to do it. There are other ways too. For example, instead of imitating very small portions of speech, like phrases and short sentences, you can imitate larger portions of speech. So in this case, you wait until the speaker completes a thought or an idea, then pause and try to express that idea yourself. Another approach is to simply listen to the whole speech and then try to deliver that entire speech yourself. So there are several ways to go about it, but what I recommend is to combine them all together. And I call this approach easy to hard imitation. Easy to hard imitation is based on the concept of progressive training. The idea is that you start with something easy and then increase the difficulty of the activity, forcing yourself to get better. A number of studies have found this kind of training to be very effective. Here's how you can apply this concept. Start by imitating small portions of speech first, like phrases and short sentences. Then move on to imitating larger portions of speech, like long sentences or even groups of sentences. And finally, try to deliver the entire speech on your own. This technique offers many benefits. You get to listen and imitate correct English, which helps you learn to form sentences properly. You get to learn idioms, expressions, and other speaking patterns that are used in day-to-day conversations. You get to learn grammar. When you imitate other people, you're learning grammar through a process called implicit learning. This is the process where the learning happens without your awareness. This is how babies and children learn the grammar rules of their first language. When you imitate, you don't think about grammar. You're not trying to understand why the present perfect tense is used in this situation or in that situation. Instead, you're focused on communication, on understanding and expressing ideas. You're still learning grammar, but you're not aware that it's happening. This is one of the proper ways to learn grammar. Okay, that concludes this video. To help you get started, I've put together a step-by-step tutorial on this technique. If you're interested, click here to go to that tutorial.
Okay. So did you understand the video?
I understand something in this video.
Mm-hmm. Yes. So how to improve speaking skills?
When we start learning, we don't care about the grammar, the structure, and we have to speak more and more. Speak more
Yes.
and more,
So what are
and
some tips to
yeah,
practice? What we call imitation, right?
yeah,
Yes. So the easy to hard imitation. Like for example, you have to listen some video or audio, and then you have to imitate what they are saying. Yes.
yeah,
Okay. So from first you have to imitate simple sentence or simple phrase
yeah,
to the entire um story, right?
yeah.
Yes. Okay. What else?
And when we fluent anymore, we need to try use the just structure. Uh,
Yes. But in order to improve your speaking skills, um for the implicit learning, it's just like a baby that who started to learn how to talk, right? That you don't focus on the grammar, you know, need to focus on the tenses of the verbs. So you have to focus on speaking, right? Practice
yeah,
speaking.
yeah,
Yes. So maybe after if you uh, observe that you are familiar of the oh you are very what do you call that, you are very you improve your speaking skills, so that's the time you start focusing on the grammar, right?
yeah,
Yes.
yeah, yeah,
Structure. Okay. Yes, so this is a very helpful thing,
yeah.
right? For you to improve your speaking skills. So you have to remember that. Okay. So now let's proceed to language check. Present simple and continuous tense. Okay. So complete the sentences with the appropriate form of the present simple or continuous tense. Okay. Can you try to answer?
Uh, Number one, she's the director of company which manufactures biotech drugs.
Yes.
Uh,
So how can you use this?
Present simple.
She is a director of the company which
Which manufacture.
okay, you will simply add s to the words to make it simple tense.
Uh, I use present simple.
Yes, so you need to add only s. Manufacturers, right? Biotech
Yeah,
drugs. Okay,
yeah,
good.
yeah.
How about number two?
Her day is starting at 6 a.m.
8 a.m. So her day is starting at 8 a.m. So you use continuous tense, right?
Yeah.
Yes, helping verb plus ing form of the verb. Linking the ing. So start will become starting. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Number 3.
She usually uh, she usually
Okay, it's a negative structure.
usually mm, doesn't finish until late
Yes.
in the evening.
Yes. Okay, so doesn't finish until late in the evening. Very good. Number 4.
Right now, the company is looking for a new CEO.
Okay, good. Number 5.
It takes longer than
Yes.
they thought it would.
So it's simple present tense. So it takes longer than they thought it would. Good.
Yeah.
6. How about number 6?
Um, they know that choosing the right person is critical.
Mm-hmm. They
You know,
they know
yes,
they knows
yes,
they knows that choosing the right person is critical, or
yeah.
they are knowing that choosing the right person is critical.
I think they know.
Okay, because there is ing form here already. Okay, how about number 7?
The company is going through a difficult time at the moment.
Mm-hmm. Yes, the company is going through a difficult time at the moment. Good. 8.
We don't move to our new office until next year.
Yes, don't, because we is plural, right?
Yeah.
Oh, very good. Impressive. You know how to make sentence, simple sentence. Okay, now this time let's proceed to another exercises. So complete the sentence with the appropriate future form. So this time it's future tense. Okay, number 1.
Um, I try reconnect the computer, but I'm afraid it feature phones.
I've tried to reconnect the computer, but I'm afraid it just
Mm, one work, one
negative.
one work,
Want? Mm-hmm.
one work.
It just won't work,
Yeah.
or it just not be working. What's the best one? It just won't be. No, it's just won't work.
Yeah.
Okay. How about number 2?
Jane has just told me that
Want just wouldn't. No, number
uh,
1 is it won't or wouldn't work?
gone work will not work.
It just
Will not work.
mhm. Okay, number 2.
Uh, Jane has just told me that she will leave the company.
Mm-hmm. She
Will leave the company.
yes. She will leave the company. Okay, number 3.
Can I help you with that? I will sort it out in no time.
Yes, I will sort. Okay, very easy. How about number 4?
Uh, we have just none at the Thai restaurants. Why don't you join us? Uh, we will have lunch at the Thai restaurants. Why don't you join us?
Yes. We will have lunch at the Thai restaurant. Why don't you join us? Okay. Number 5.
I don't care whose fault it is. I just want to know what will you do about it.
What you will do,
Yes,
right? What what you will do about it. Okay? Number
yes.
6.
We will launch the new corporate identity on uh,
We will launch or we will be launching the new corporate identity on 27th of May.
yeah,
Is it future, simple future or simple continuous?
future continuous.
Yes, so you will use will be launching, right?
Yeah.
We will be launching the new corporate identity on 27th of May. Okay, number 7.
Um, leave it with us. We will get back to you as soon as we can.
Yes.
Yes.
So we will get back to you as soon as we can. Number 8.
The company will be established next year.
Okay. So the company will be establishing next year, right?
Yes.
Okay. Good. Okay, now this time let's learn some articles. Complete the text with either a definite or indefinite article or no article at all. Hmm. Okay, do you know the articles? The use of the
Mm.
a and an. The and an.
Oh.
Okay.
Mm.
Number one.
The
Okay. The Learn to Lead seminar and workshop provides
provides
a senior management staff
with the extended the
Mhm. How about an? An excellent. An.
oh
A-N.
yes
Okay. So you will use an if the first letter of the word is vowels. Okay.
yes
Yes. So with an excellent opportunity to learn and apply.
a very latest leadership
Okay. The very latest leadership techniques. Is it the or a?
the
To learn and apply. Yes, because there is two words here, to learn and apply the very latest leadership techniques. Okay.
uh,
Okay, can you continue? Six.
techniques that have been developed and tested in a wide variety of
Yes.
challenge business employment, and we have uh, uh, an exciting
Yielded.
insight into
Yes.
unit
An.
leadership. And
Okay, so number six is an. Okay, an exciting insights in business leadership. Okay, very easy. Good. Oh, so this time let's learn some consolidation. Yes.
yes,
Choose the correct form of the words in italics. Okay.
yes.
Can you, can you read the this text and choose what's the best word?
Yeah. Philip with almost $30 billion in annual sales is one of
Is one of Europe's biggest or is one of the Europe's biggest corporations?
one of the Euro's biggest
Okay, you will
corporation.
use the, right? You
Yeah,
will use the.
yeah,
Yeah. Is one of the Europe's biggest corporations. Okay, continue.
yes. It's not only
Is not only is producing or produces.
um, it's not only produce.
Produces, right? Produces billions of lights bulbs.
Yes,
So it not only produces billions of light bulbs. Okay, continue.
and left every year, but it's also supplies TV
Yes.
to almost 20 percent of the world's TV manufacturers.
Right. Of the world's TV manufacturers. Okay.
Yes, yes. But there is one thing: the Philips consumer products group isn't doing,
Isn't doing or doesn't do?
mm, doesn't do.
Yes. So products group doesn't do, and that's make.
Um, make the profits.
Mm-hmm.
Make the
Okay, continue.
profits. Yes. Uh, Gerard Clay Sterling. Clay Sterling, the newly appointed CEO, is about to change all that. Uh, Clay Sterling has introduced uh, a series the 7.
Okay. Introduce the series of changes.
Yes.
Okay.
The way the company operates, considering business processes,
Processes.
yeah,
Yes.
selling of up profitable subsidy nets, subsidy
Subsidiaries.
vary, and focusing research on the
On division or on the division?
innovative new
Oh,
products.
in the on the innovative new products. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
In the USA, he delivers an ultimatum.
Ultimatum. Yes.
Yeah.
He delivers or he is delivering.
He delivers.
Yes. An ultimatum. Either it's consumer.
Yes.
Okay,
Is
continue.
consumers division task task to make money,
Okay. Or
or it is going to have to be closed.
or it is going to have to be closed.
Yes.
Okay.
Uh, in euros, Philips builds a new high-tech HQ. Builds
Okay. Which it hopes
is of the hub
hopes
is going
is it
to.
go is it going to it
Yeah.
hopes is going to facilitate or it hopes will facilitate.
Its hub is going to.
It hopes Euro Philips builds a new high-tech HQ with it hopes will facilitate. Yes, because it's future.
Oh.
Because they are hoping. They are still hoping, right?
Yes.
Yes. So you will use will to facilitate flexibility. Okay.
Yes. But Clay study is optimistic. He believes his vision of finished futures uh, will guide the company back to profit ability.
Okay. Proof, proof, no. We are on number 14. All of this will be essential if the company will produce the result that the shareholders expect. But Lesterly is optimistic. He believes his vision of Philip's future
Will
will
why?
Mhm. Philip's future is going to guide.
Vision of any futures. Yes.
Okay, is going to guide the company back to profitability. Okay. Oh, this is very difficult. Crossword. Okay, so we will continue this crossword on tomorrow. Okay, but before that, we will read first because so that you have some idea what
Yeah.
is the word. Okay, what is the word which is relating to companies? Okay, number one is an example. It's corporate. Okay, how about another word of client?
Mm,
Client or this
customer.
one. Yes, customer. How about joining together of two companies?
Multiply.
Oh, it's M. Start with letter M. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 letters only. Joining together of two companies.
Multiply.
No. Multiply. Okay. So you have to study that. What is joining together of two companies? Number 4. Someone who starts their own business.
Mm,
What do you call someone who start their own business? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 letters.
I think it's a startup, but it's more worse than startup.
Yes. Okay. Number 5. Involving too much administration or paperwork. Do you know this word? Involving too much administration.
Mm, decision.
So link chain of companies or individuals. How about link chain of companies or individuals? 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 letters. Start with letter N. Link
Mm.
chain of companies. And also number 7, arrange according to rank or status.
Mm.
Yes. Number 8, owner of shares in a company. Oh, what do you call the owner of shares in a company?
Mm. I don't know.
Then the last one, company that provides resources for another company.
Solution.
Provide resources. resources.
Còn hai cái đấy nhá. Không. Không thổi cái mồm đâu. Không biết đọc phải không?
No idea.
Solution.
No, provide in the company. Who is what do you call the provider of the resources or the products to another company? Supplier, right?
Supplier.
Yes.
Supplier.
Yes. Okay. So I send this I copied the sentences and please study what are the right word for this and we will answer this tomorrow. Okay?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. To see you again tomorrow, yo. Bye.
Yes. Bye, teacher. See you
Yes.
tomorrow.
Enjoy your last day of holiday.
Yes. Thank you.
Yes. See you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.